My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Right, they are hoping he doesn't attack them in the kitchen and pull their apron off. Alright, so I guess he went on to something. Look at the kid's face. Oh shit, he's looking someplace else. It's like, what the... And this guy is not even paying attention. Oh my god, they look like they were forced to stand there so he could talk to them. They don't care. Him, he's like from a distance. He's looking from a distance. He didn't care. He was like, when can you stop? Oh my god. Okay, his left hand is awfully close to the knife. Let's see here. Oh shit. That is true. There's the knife right there. Oh my lord. They do not look impressed, and they're looking for the exit. Yep, more Baltimore will get stomped out of that kitchen. The question for me, how the royal treated Meghan, and they keep doing PR with person of color. Okay, the fact that they posted this means these are the best shots they got. They never, yeah, there's never any genuine joy in any of Willie and Wade's visit. Okay, the kids that are being talked at look distinctively underwhelmed. Okay, the kids ain't having it. William, they are not interested. They know you're a bully. Yep, yeah, they look very distant. They're not even paying attention to what he's saying. Alright, next tweet. They know he's here for a PR. Okay, there's another one, the squad are talking about. Why is it? That's from Kit. That should have been first. Spare by Prince Harry. No, that's one of the squad. I'm not even following. The kitchen is an ideal place to attack the person you're angry with. If they're wearing a necklace, you grab it and shove them hard so they land on the floor. Then you walk away, cool down, then come back and apologize. Remember to tell them not to tell anyone about it. That's from the book, what he did to Harry, and then tell Harry to not say it to Meghan. There's okay, I know exactly what you're saying, but also in this pic, the young man on the right isn't even giving Egg the courtesy of eye contact. Yep, those babies look thrilled. Alright, I can hear him. I see the red mist. People are laughing. I need for my black brothers and sisters to stop subjecting their kids to royalty in general. Beyonce is the only exception. She's the only royal worth being around. This reboot of Different Stroke looks a little boring. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet, and I think it's making reference to the same picture. My goodness, the kids not even interesting. There it is again. V retweeted. These kids are so polite. LOL. Bless them. Cause how is he gonna lecture them about conflict resolution? Even he's a bully who's assaulted someone. I know. Oh, this is a different one. He's looking someplace else. Okay, and no way. This must be a different one because his eyes is looking at him here, and here he's looking in a different location. Okay, there's that. Wouldn't it be funny if one asked him, what if I don't like my brother's girlfriend? What if I don't like my brother's girlfriend and we get in a fight and I throw him on the floor? How do you recommend to reconcile that? This is a good one. I really need these smart ass kids to do this type of work. Okay, they always go for people of color PR image when they are in a crisis. I blame parents who allow their kids to be used like that. Yeah. Right after these, that's it. William involvement makes the work of that charity a joke. He should be pulled from the patronage and any other patronage involve mental health. The man is violent and a menace. This feels like he's forcing himself into people's spaces. Yep, that's what it seems like. The kids are not interesting. So this is a charity. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, it's just the squad that retweeting the picture. So I didn't know it was for a charity. Okay, look at the body language. Wally, they do not want to know. Okay, kids are thinking the same thing. Let's see here. Why, when the royal family is in a crisis, they roll out the black community in the UK. Black people aren't props. You could care less about us. You had one in your family and you treated Meghan like trash. Just stop trying already. We are tired of the fakeness. Okay, as it looks in the picture, the boys are not in the mood for him. Yep, look at the blank stare from those kids. The adult turns his back on him. They all know what he is. Yep. Next tweet, and I think it has to do with kitchen as well. I saw the line them up. I don't know if it's the same picture. Yep, same picture. Right. Oh, I put it again. Okay. The kitchen. Yeah, that's the same one. I did that already. Let's go to the next one. What the hell? I skipped and I went back again. Okay, so there's this here. Spare Prince Harry, spare by Harry. The signs of William putting Harry down were in everyone's face. Okay. June 2007, when asked what he wanted to do, Harry expressed his desire to be normal, to live in Africa, split his time to work in a safari or do humanitarian work. He has always been consistent. I am glad he met someone who helped to be his authentic self. Spare Prince Harry. Alright, so this looks like, okay. Before I listen to it, I'm gonna read all of this and then go into that and then read some tweets and then after that go to the next one. Okay, he's so mean-spirited and spiteful. Why is he like this? Why? Spoiled. He grew up being told he was the all-important one. Talking about William. No wonder Harry fell second best. Mr. Mumbles was always putting him down. Bill was rambling incoherently. Harry's better speaker now, and it's another thing for Billy to be jealous of. Okay, horrible man. William is just awful. Harry was a better speaker and more coherent even then. Why does he always put him down? Okay, so let's go into that. Okay, I read that already. So let's listen to the video. It is 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm gonna stop in between. So it looks like a US thing.
Like what?
Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be a policeman, but I haven't. I wouldn't want to be that now.
The most popular cop on the block.
Exactly.
What would you want to do?
I think I don't know. It's a really tricky question. It goes through my head lots. I'd like to fly helicopters, definitely. I'd like to be some sort of heli pilot, you know, working for the UN maybe or something like that. Go off and do some, you know, I'd have to be doing something active outside and doing sort of fun stuff, but with an edge to helping people.
How about you, Harry?
He'd probably sit in and play computer games and drink beer.
I mean,
Thanks a lot.
my goodness. They asked him, why did you... Look at how he quickly put him down. Probably sitting in a corner and drinking beer. What the F? But let's listen what Harry has to say. Let me push it back slightly.
But with an edge to helping people.
How about you, Harry?
He'd probably sit in and play computer games and drink beer.
Thanks a lot. No, I honestly, I don't know how well this would get out, but I'd probably live in Africa. I'd like to spend all my time out there.
In a humanitarian
Both. It would be a humanitarian aspect and as well as a sort of safari aspect. As a job, it'd probably be a safari guide, and then
it'd be really good for me because he wouldn't be around.
Oh my God! Shut the F up! Let him speak. Let him speak. And Harry is explaining exactly what he's doing now. This is what he wanted to do, and he's doing it now. Several years later, fast forward. Look at him interrupting him. What the F?
It would be a humanitarian aspect and as well as a sort of safari aspect. As a job, it'd probably be a safari guide, and then
it'd be really good for me because he wouldn't be around, you see, so I get the house to myself.
At the same time, you know, splitting my time between a charity, you know, in the Sutu, probably the Sutu as well. If, you know, if I became normal tomorrow, then I'd have
that word normal comes up a lot, doesn't it? It really is. It's kind of the holy grail out there.
I feel abnormal.
And you've been to the United States, you spent a little time in Tennessee, you mentioned Disney World. What are your impressions of the U.S.?
Horrible.
Oh my God, no.
You know that's the headline.
Yeah, exactly,
Harry calls U.S. horrible.
No, I think it's such an amazing place. It's so vast and on such a massive scale, and there's so much to do, and it's so different.
I love America. I think it's brilliant. I have a really good time when I'm over there. Everyone's really friendly, welcoming, and yet they're very good at sort of not being too invasive. No, it's cool, and it'd be nice to get back to America sometime soon.
I'm laughing because he got exactly that when he went to Boston. We didn't care about you, but they boo you. They beat to your BS. My goodness, he won't let Harry speak.
By the way, if you have any questions about the young princes, we'll try to answer some.
Okay, it's done. Alright, let's see here. A common theme I have noticed in such joint interview is how William hijacked the interview question directed at Harry. Harry put his head down and stays quiet till his brother finishes speaking. It's almost as if he's intimated, or perhaps being polite but wasn't happy about it. Yeah. Okay, so other people saw that. Okay, I had never seen how much William put Harry down, and two people have shared some of these interviews the last few days. Okay, does William shush Harry with his lips when Harry starts answering the question? It seems to coincide with when Harry stops talking until asked specifically again. Okay, no wonder Bill and Kathy are together. He's a rambling and mumbling too. Okay, William is such a liar, hates Americans. That is true, because look what he did to Meghan. My goodness. As more and more of these interviews pop up, it is clear that William really had no respect for Harry and always sought to diminish his presence and authenticity. This is the third interview today, and it's all clear. William answered over Harry and insisted Harry is trivial or isn't worthwhile. There's this here. Can someone get a word of Prince Harry that the squad is waiting for him to take up his safari guide position? Isn't he? I think he is a president of something in Africa, wildlife conservative. So he pretty much did what he wanted, and he had to prove himself for that. Okay, sign me up for wherever the trip is going. Side note: I've always wanted to go, but I never know which trusted travel tour to book with. Okay, William really doesn't let Harry speak anything without putting him down. This, you know what that remind me? There was a video. Oh, YouTube blocked that video, so I'm not even gonna bother to put it. I'll put a picture of it. Because you could see, I'm sure you guys have seen that picture somewhere. Princess Diana had a huge dress on, the crown on her head. She looked miserable at the table, her head down. That video, I saw it, and Charles was really insulting Diana at that particular dinner, and saying something about having 2 wives and all of this. It was so disgusting. Diana was humiliated. My goodness. Okay, William really doesn't let Harry speak anything without putting him down, and Harry has to fight to get it back on track to be heard as being serious and sincere. William is insufferable. Okay, Africa is not a country. Okay, I mean, he knows. Harry knows. Harry knows. He knows it's a continent. Okay, a future king that needs others to prop him up. Okay, Billy the Basher has always had to tear others down to make himself feel big. The world now knows he cannot stand on his own, and he can see he's always punished Harry because he hates that Harry can. There's that. William hated any attention Harry got. He kept trying to pull it back to him. They hated that Meghan showed Harry there were other things besides beer and on the beach. She gave him purpose and children. She is helping him reach his full potential. That's why William hates her. And he tried to get his own Meghan, but Meghan with the 2N turned him down. Billy is a textbook example of building yourself up by tearing someone else down. Okay, the most shocking part, besides William talking over his brother and belittle him as an heir, William had no idea of what he wanted to do, as he's now a 40-year-old and still doesn't have passion project he had personally started. Says a lot about his lack of vision and foresight. Okay, there's a clip where William says, "Whatever Harry can do, I can do." The squad put that video. I can't believe it. YouTube blocked it. I had to remove the video where the squad did that particular video. I'm like, what the F? It's been out a couple times, but they blocked it. I removed it. Okay, because it's people knows about it. Okay, that's that. He's never been able to give himself a public high five without taking a swipe at Harry. There's a rolling eye. Okay, thanks a lot. Harry responds to William's put down, "I feel abnormal. I like to spend all my times out there," referring to Africa. "But sure, it's all Meghan's fault." There's the rolling eye. Okay, always put down Harry, belittle him, even in front of a camera. Awful. Yeah, nobody ever tell him in his face what he really, what he's like. So he think it's fine. Okay, wow, I never noticed before how much William put Harry down in these interviews. Okay, it is so sad the way Toby put Prince Harry down. What a terrible thing to say. In this interview, Prince Harry was already thinking ahead what some of his goals were. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Same video, I put a note here, same video, and it's making reference to it. Alright, so we just heard that, so let's read more tweets. There's squad who tweeted out with different perspective. Okay, interesting, in the context of Spare, a couple of months prior, Prince Harry's deployment to Afghanistan had been cancelled. He was crushed, considering quitting the army and seeking solace in vodka and Red Bull. He taking Will into his confidence to find a way forward. Page 120 from the book. Damn it, I can't wait for the book. Okay, deployment to southern Iraq was announced February 2007 and cancelled a couple months later. Alright, so there's that. I know one thing from seeing these joint interviews on my timeline today. William is an ass with very low IQ, with very low EQ, constantly talking over and belittle Harry. I have a sibling and understand being playful and competitive, but William always take it too far, giving the environment and context. Harry is the one with high Q. Okay, EQ. The banter feels increasingly uncomfortable. Okay, I think it was his deployment to Iraq that was cancelled. Okay, you're right, good catch. Okay, I think in a different life, Safari Guide would be perfect for him. He really wanted to do that. Explain him doing travel list now. Yeah, when you think about that, and like I said, he is the president of African, I think is, I might get the name wrong. I think he is the president of Africa Parks or something like that. African Parks. Okay, the heir attended an event after Harry's Vegas trip and took the opportunity to mark his brother in front of the attendees and wrote, Willie is no true prince. Okay, I'm not aware of that. Okay, good to see this interview in context. Harry has always been very consistent with his goal, but the firm wasn't really listening, or they thought he'll outgrow it. Okay, how nice of big brother to belittle the little brother. Harry was asked the same question and William chimes in. He liked to be at the pub and drink beer. What the F? I know, I caught that too. Okay, Harry seems to know what he wants early on. Shame no one listened and supported him. Yeah, that's the thing. Princess Diana wasn't there too. Well, let's just say he found his way. Now I think it's more meaningful for him because he had to fight himself through to get it. Okay, this is how I've always said that when there's action and there's reaction. So each time the royal family or the tabloid or whatever act on him and he reacted, and luckily he had his head strong. Whatever foundation Princess Diana had put in him, thank God he preserved that, and he fought too. So nobody can discredit him to where he's at because he fought for it. So the universe have a way of reacting to certain act. So he earned it. Nobody can dispute whatever he had. He earned it. And then on top of it, to put a cherry on top, when he left the UK, they took everything away from him. Okay, they took everything away from him. He built himself up. Everything he owned now, the British royal family have absolutely nothing to do with it. And lucky for Harry, not only he has his head strong, and he picked the perfect woman to help guide him in a positive way where he doesn't need the royal family, despite the cruelty that they put on him. Okay, so he could only honestly say this is his. Okay, the royal family can't say shit about it because they literally took everything away from him. All right, next tweet. And he even offered the dukedom, but they refused to take it, and they think that this is what makes that. So in America, nobody cares about dukedom. Oh, that should have been after those other pictures of the cooking. Okay, somebody lies as he breathes. Okay, there's the emoji. Or did he read his brother's book and saw his talk about Meghan? Let's see here. Okay, Prince William boasted Kate is a very good cook and he can do a mean steak while getting stuck into charity cooking class and slout as he shrugged off Prince Harry's bombshell memoir. So, okay, so they were talking about all of that. Okay, let's see here. Prince William pictured during a cooking class with a young carers 40 spent the morning touring the Together as One headquarters and Slough ahead of the 25th anniversary next month. The organization was founded in the late 1990s in a response to several incidents of gang violence between young people from Asian background in the Berkshire town. The father of three appears in good spirit as he greeted staff and volunteer at the center. The prince told Chef Kevin Mohammed, top right, so that's him here. You don't even see his face. Oh, okay, so now there's a profile of him. Okay, top right, I do a mean steak. My sauces come out quite dry and lumpy. Okay, I got to work on those today. Today's engagement marked the first time William has been seen in public since Prince Harry's latest attack on the royal. Why they keep on saying attack? If you read the book, there's no freaking attack there. What the hell? Attack on the royal family, where he demanded an apology from his relations. Okay, there's that. Kate Middleton can cook, and why should she? That was June 23, 2016. Alright, there's that. Okay, royal family, Prince William's cheeky joke about Kate Middleton's cooking, meaning he's so skinny. Oh God. We know for sure Meghan could cook, because there's a couple times they talk about their cooking, and then before Meghan even get into the royal family, she talked about her love for cooking and her TIG book, where she talked, not TIG book, TIG website. Alright, so I heard from the squad let it be known. Okay, there's that. Kate Middleton just revealed that she can cook. That's a video I have of her. Well, it's not a video of her. I think it was this. They put her face on some chef face, and then the chef is cooking, and the squad were having fun of that. Okay, while attending a gala in support of East Anglia's Children's Hospice Nook Appeal on Wednesday evening, Kate Middleton admitted to having a flaw that just might make her seem a little more human. She is a bad whatever. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Oh, no. Comments. Okay, laughing my ass off. OMG, these people are cray. Meaning crazy. Meaning to this, because each one said different something. Okay, they are attempting but failing to be relatable. Okay, they are so bad, they can't even do PR stunt correctly. Alright, there's that. People are laughing. Next tweet. There's that. People kill me with the quote, Meghan didn't want to do the work, end quote, yet she was working harder than Goldilocks and the skinny witch. She hit the ground running and working. They wrote articles about getting up early and her drive. Hell, skinny is still the laziest royal, but Meghan, shaking my head. Okay, and unlike Baldy and coat dress, oh my God, the names. Okay, and unlike Baldy and coat dress, all of Meghan's projects were successful. Her charities and patronages are still turning the numbers years after she left, and now the things she does in the USA are also having significant impact. Coat dress, the people are laughing. The work they're talking about is taking abuse, being a punching bag to make the others look good and prove entertainment to the public is part of the job. I mean, I don't know. What they are really saying is Meghan didn't want to just cut ribbons and smile. Royal voters, Jason Knuff, can you just be 50% less of yourself, Meghan? Okay, Meghan held to the no. That is so basic for the women in this family, and basic is boring. That's that. They switch lies at will, none of which work. Meghan did more engagement than any other pre-royal while just engaging, and as a thank you, Daily Mail started the look how much of her own money Meghan spent on her clothes hate narrative. Okay, don't forget, they didn't have money to take care of her, not even for food. She did all those engagements for free and received insult as a thank you. Yep, this is the perfect way of putting it. All of this for free, and then to thank her, they trash her until she had to leave. I don't know. The UK owe Meghan a huge apology. Okay, And after they ran her out of the country, they copied her fashion, her manners, and her advocacy ideas, because Meghan, they weren't hugging nor taking selfies. That's right. Anyone who makes it as a working actor, as Meghan did, knows how hard. That's right. They were making fun of her because she didn't make like blockbuster movies like Tom Cruise or whatever. But guess what? Those other TV roles, she was making money. It was paying the bills. And then when they're not recording, you know, she does the thing that she like, which attract Harry as well. Okay, anyone who makes it as a working actor, as Meghan did, knows hard work and its grind it takes to get there, the absolute nerve it takes to negatively compare her work ethic to CPB, well, Camilla Parker Bowles and Kate Middleton, neither of whom have demonstrated work for a living ever in their lives. Okay, better yet, Meghan's work directly helped people. That's right. That she achieved that much while newly married, pregnant, and experiencing horrific psychological abuse is astounding. Meghan is incredible. That's right. Alright, Meghan did the work by writing an award-winning cookbook, editing BV, was it something violence issue that generated the most revenue in a decade, and curating a sold-out capsule wardrobe collection. And she doesn't inform you of a problem she's working on until she's ready to implement the solution. That's right. Meghan did excellent work. I have her cookbook together. She helped put together, along with the woman of Hub Community Kitchen and Hub Community Kitchen, a beautiful dress I ordered from her Smart Set, a capsule wardrobe from her charity Smart Works, and her British Vogue she edited. Okay, even if she did one engagement, it was free service anyway. That's right. After this, that's it. Okay, according to the official record, prominent members of the royal family work an average of 84.5 days a year, equivalent to a little over 2.5 months a year. This is pretty much a joke to the average working people. Yeah, exactly. That was the issue. She was making them look bad all over the place, outing them for their pretense of doing work. One of Camilla's charity did not see or hear from her for 8 years. Kate, not Camilla, Kate. Yeah, for 8 years.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. I was just looking at, it's been a while since I last visited. So, yeah, definitely when things get back to normal, I'd love to come and say hello to the team and everyone down there as well.
I think it was 2012 that you were last here.
No. It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
The media call her work shy for 20 years. That is British for lazy. Hey, when you look at American history, you could see this is the same thing over there. When you look deep down in American history, what they did to the Native Americans and all of that, they teach them how to how to fish, how to take care of the land, how to grow food. Nope, they kill them for their own food. All right, tell as old as time. Always call us lazy when we refuse to be abused. Okay, and having the most tangible work effects as working royal. All right, it was Meghan's work ethic that made the royal family look absolutely lazy as F. Yeah, we all knew it and had an idea they were, but she and Harry together showed it. They carry on even through the pain of headache. How she had the strength to do that, I do not know. All right, so I have more. I'm almost an hour, so I'm gonna stop here and I'll start another video. So let's do a prayer for this. Prayer for together. Let's say that. Prayer for together, and let's do protection. All right, protection is always. Guard our home as well, God, that no harm will fall on it as we are away. May it continue to be a sanctuary of blessing, comfort, and love for each one of us. Let it always be a restful place for our tired body at the end of the day. Continue to protect us, Lord, as we rest at night. Okay, that's the first time I'm seeing this. Very good. I like that one because it's new. All right, let's do this one. It's very small. Dear Lord, I pray, please bless my family, friend, and loved one with your love and protect them from harm. Give them grace to forgive, strength to overcome all the difficulties they face, and keep them together when the world tries to pull them apart. Thank you, Lord. Okay, that was very good. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So I'm gonna do video number 2.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.